Have you ever thought of moving to another country? What if that decision ruins your future? A tantalizing thought, isn't it? Just imagine packing your bags, leaving your comfort zone, and heading to a whole new world. But what if that promised land turns out to be a nightmare? Today, we're going to uncover a list that might just make you rethink your dreams of international relocation. So buckle up as we embark on a journey to reveal the top 10 countries people regret moving to. Before we embark on this unforgettable journey, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Wanderlust Destinations, and ring the bell to explore the wonders of the world with us. Now, let's embark on this wild adventure. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have the seemingly idyllic Caribbean island of Barbados. Now, you might be thinking, paradise? Really? But hear me out. Expats often find themselves drawn to the island's stunning beaches and laid-back lifestyle. However, beneath the turquoise waters and swaying palms, there's a different story to tell. High living costs, for one, have left many a newcomer with a depleted bank account. Imagine paying a small fortune for a simple grocery trip. Then, there's the island's notorious slow pace. While it's charming on vacation, it can be a real test of patience when you're trying to get things done. Take it from Jane Doe, a former resident, who once waited a staggering 3 months for her internet to be installed. So, if you were thinking of packing your bags for this destination, you might want to reconsider. Moving along, at number 9, we find the sun-drenched country of Spain. Now, before you start packing your flamenco shoes and dreaming of siestas, let's delve into why some expats view this as a regrettable move. While Spain boasts a rich history, breathtaking architecture, and mouth-watering cuisine, it isn't all sunshine and sangria. Yes, the Costas may be a holidaymaker's paradise, but living there? That's a different story. Let's consider John, a British expat who moved to Spain in search of a relaxed lifestyle. He soon found himself grappling with a high unemployment rate and a language barrier thicker than a slice of traditional tortilla española. And then there's the bureaucracy. Oh, the paperwork. Just ask Maria from Canada, who spent 6 months just trying to get her internet connection set up. So, while Spain might seem like a dream destination, it's not always a fiesta. Now, doesn't that make you rethink your relocation plans? At number 8, we have a country that might surprise you. Can you guess? It's the land of the famous Oktoberfest, Germany. Now, you might be thinking, but beer, bratwurst, and beautiful landscapes, what could possibly go wrong? Well, my dear friends, reality can be a bit more complicated. Imagine this. You've moved to Germany, excited by the promise of efficient public transport and a strong economy. You've even started to grasp the German language. But then, you're hit by the infamous German bureaucracy. Endless paperwork, rules, and regulations can turn simple tasks into Herculean labors. And let's not forget the weather. If you're a sun worshiper, then Germany might not be your ideal destination. Long gray winters can indeed take a toll on one's mood. Lastly, the reserved nature of Germans can make it challenging to form deep connections and friendships. It's not impossible, but it takes time and patience. So perhaps this country isn't the paradise you imagined. Coming in at number 7, we have a country that's a favorite among travelers for its enchanting landscapes and rich culture. However, the gloss wears off quickly for those who choose to settle here permanently. Why, you ask? The high cost of living and the challenging weather conditions are among the top reasons. Take a moment and imagine this. You've moved to this picturesque locale, seduced by the charm of its old-world architecture and the promise of a laid-back lifestyle. But soon, you find yourself spending all your earnings on rent and basic necessities, leaving little for you to enjoy the lifestyle you'd imagined. And let's not forget the weather. If you thought you could handle the cold, think again. The winters here are harsh, and the summers, well, they're far from idyllic. So, if you're thinking of moving here, you might want to think twice, because sometimes a beautiful postcard view is just that, a view, not a life. Halfway through our list, at number 6, we have the seemingly idyllic tropical paradise known as the Bahamas. But before you pack your bags and bathing suit, you might want to hear this. Many who've moved to the Bahamas have found themselves regretting it. Why, you ask? Well, living in paradise comes with a rather hefty price tag. The cost of living is sky high, and that's not even counting the hurricane insurance. And speaking of hurricanes, let's not forget about the weather. One day, you're soaking up the sun, the next you're battening down the hatches. Take John and Jane Doe, for instance. They moved to the Bahamas, seeking a relaxed, beachfront lifestyle. But they soon found that the dream was far removed from reality. The high cost of living and the constant threat of severe weather had them longing for their old life back in the suburbs. It's not always greener on the other side, is it? Cracking the top 5, we have the ever-sunny Australia. Now, you might be thinking, Australia? But it's full of sunshine, kangaroos, and laid-back vibes. True, but there's a flip side to this Aussie coin. For starters, Australia is known for its high cost of living. From rent to groceries, everything is pricier down under. Picture this. You're shelling out a small fortune just to enjoy a simple brunch of avocado toast and a flat white. Plus, the isolation can be a real downer. Being on the other side of the world, from, well, almost everything, means you'll be spending a lot of time and money on flights back home. And let's not forget about the critters. Australia is home to some of the world's most venomous creatures, from spiders to snakes to jellyfish. Sleep tight. So this might not be the best place to call home after all. At number 4, we have India. Even though India has a colorful past, a rich culture, and breathtaking scenery, many Westerners regret relocating there in 2024. The streets are frequently cluttered with trash and overflowing trash cans, making for an unpleasant reality. Daily encounters might be difficult due to the overwhelming hustle and bustle, as well as the enormous differences in social standards and communication styles. Problems with quality of life, including traffic jams, pollution, and poor infrastructure, have a big influence on day-to-day living. A lot of foreigners long for the effective systems they abandoned. The continuous noise, particularly the ceaseless honking, interferes with work, sleep, and general wellness. Traveling in heavy traffic is dangerous and unpleasant, especially for pedestrians. Another big issue is healthcare. World-class facilities. However, the public healthcare system is overburdened and underfunded, making it challenging to consistently obtain high-quality care. Complicating matters is the difference in quality between public and private healthcare. Another major concern is safety and security, particularly for women. Things like harassment and small-time criminality can develop a generalized feeling of unease. Perception and actual personal safety have a big impact on how comfortable and happy a person is in a new nation. Many people may be discouraged from relocating to India entirely due to these safety worries. So, it seems that this place isn't as ideal as it may seem. Entering the top 3, we have the land of the rising sun, Japan. Now don't get me wrong, Japan is a beautiful country with a rich history, culture, and cuisine that could make anyone drool. But it's not all sushi and sakura blossoms. The work culture in Japan is intense, to say the least. The term karoshi, which translates to death by overwork, unfortunately, isn't just an urban myth. There are real-life stories of people working themselves to the brink, and sometimes beyond. Moreover, the cost of living, especially in cities like Tokyo, is sky-high. And let's not even get started on the language barrier. For those not fluent in Japanese, daily life can be a real struggle, from reading the mail to ordering dinner. And then, there's the isolation. Being a foreigner in a homogeneous society can often leave you feeling like an outsider, which can take a toll on your mental health. So, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in this country, is it? Just missing out on the top spot. At number 2, we have, drumroll please, the glittering city-state of Monaco. Yes, you heard it right. This playground for the rich and famous is not as perfect as it seems. Monaco is known for its glamorous lifestyle, but beneath the glitz and glam, there's a darker side. The cost of living is astronomical. From groceries to rent, everything is sky-high. The city-state is also known for its lack of privacy, with surveillance cameras on every corner. Imagine this. You're a retired couple who moved to Monaco for the sunny weather and luxurious lifestyle. But instead of sipping cocktails by the seaside, you're struggling to keep up with the high cost of living. And every time you step out of your million-dollar apartment, you feel like Big Brother is watching. So, it seems that even popular destinations have their downsides. And now, the country that tops our list, the one that most people regret moving to, is, drumroll please. Surprisingly, it's not what you might expect. It's the land of baguettes, berets, and the Eiffel Tower. Yes, you got it. It's none other than France. While France may be renowned for its rich history, beautiful architecture, and scrumptious cuisine, there's a darker side that often leaves expats feeling disillusioned. High taxes, a complex bureaucracy, and a work culture that highly values long hours can be a shock for many newcomers. Imagine this. You move to Paris, dreaming of leisurely lunches by the Seine and weekends exploring quaint villages. Instead, you find yourself tangled in a web of paperwork, paying a small fortune in taxes and working until late into the night. So, there you have it, the number 1 country people regret moving to. France, a place of paradoxes, where the dream can sometimes turn into a bit of a nightmare. So, there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 countries people regret moving to. From the unexpected challenges of adapting to new cultures to the harsh realities of economic instability, each location has its own unique set of drawbacks. It's a potent reminder that paradise isn't always as it seems. Remember, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Do your research before making such a life-changing decision. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. And share your own experience or ask a question in the comments below.